And welcome back. It is Mornings with Pat Kreitlow on 98.9 WXCO. I am Chad Holmes, live from our downtown Wausau studios at the corner of Washington Street and North 3rd Street in downtown Wausau. We are with you at 22 and 52 after the hours in the 7 and 8 o'clock hours each weekday morning here on Mornings with Pat Kreitlow. Coming up, we will have our number for the day quiz to wrap things up. But first, wanted to do a quick sports update. Brewers. Every time I think the Brewers are heading down the hill towards the bottom of the NL Central, they seem to find a way to bounce back. They had a 3-game losing streak into the weekend, but now have won 3 straight. Last night, the Brewers scored 4 times in the first inning and knocked off the Houston Astros 4-3. Rhys Hoskins had a 2-run double. Jake Bauers had a 2-run homer, and that was it. And that's all the Brewers would need. So the Brewers are back over 500. They're now 19 and 18. They are in second place in the NL Central, moving back to within 3 games of the Cubs. They'll try to complete a 3-game series sweep of the Astros when they play just after 12 noon later today at American Family Field.
Yay, Brewers.
Yesterday, I had high school baseball and a good win for the Wausau West Warriors. Wausau West was able to knock off the Stevens Point Panthers by a score of 6-2. Again, a game that we had right here on 98.9 WXCO. Big day for Ty Teske, the Wausau West sophomore. He went 6 2/3 innings, striking out 10, allowing just 1 earned run in earning the win. He was also 2 for 3 at the plate and drove in 3 runs. Ryder Schindler added 3 hits as well for Wausau West. Also in high school baseball, another game that we had, Tom Weaver had the call on 98.9 WXCO on the Sports 2 stream live, and then on delay after the West game. It was Marathon handing Auburndale their first loss of the season as the Marathon Red Raiders defeated Auburndale 3-1. Ian Schuda had an RBI single in the 6th inning to break a tie. Cody Radke went the distance, allowing just 1 run on 5 hits with 4 strikeouts. And again, Marathon beating Auburndale 3-1 in high school baseball. It was Wausau East shutting down Merrill 2-0. Wausau East extends their Wisconsin Valley Conference win streak to 3 games in a row. Wisconsin Rapids in Valley Baseball defeated Marshfield 14-2. In the Great Northern Conference, Mosinee fell to Tomahawk 4-0. Rhinelander got past Antigo 3-1. Stratford stays in the mix at the top of the Merriwood South, shutting down Edgar 2-0. In a game played at Wausau's Athletic Park, Newman Catholic fell to Wisconsin Rapids Assumption by a score of 4-3. High school softball, DC Everest continues to roll atop the WVC Evergreens behind Addison Cluck, defeated Wausau East 11-0. It was Wisconsin Rapids rolling past Marshfield 17-4. In the GNC, Mosinee beats Tomahawk 18-3. Antigo shut down Rhinelander 7-0. Stevens Point had their hitting shoes on yesterday, defeating Merrill by a score of 28-2. Auburndale shuts down Marathon 7-0, and Athens over Chequamegon 9-4. Stratford beat Edgar 8-3. Also in softball, Assumption over Newman Catholic 17-2. And in high school girls soccer, Wausau West shuts down Wisconsin Rapids 5-0. It was Stevens Point over Merrill by a score of 4-0. Limited amount of activity on this Wednesday. Some makeup games from previous postponements. Usually you don't play high school athletics on Wednesdays, but baseball has Marshfield at Merrill in the WVC, and in high school softball, big one in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, Stevens Point is at DC Everest. Also in softball today, Mosinee will be home against Medford. And always time to wrap it up. Always, I know people have their score sheets out to make sure they keep up to speed on how Ian Welsh is doing with our number for the day quiz. And what we do is at the end of the program, we give Ian a number for the day challenge here. We give him 3 choices, one of which is our correct number for the day, 2 of which are incorrect. And based on the math, you should get 1 out of 3 right just by guessing. So we may make that our baseline, 33%. If it's above 33%, it's a passing grade. If it's below 33%, it's a failing grade. But we want better than that. Yes. We want him to be beyond just average. So if he gets more right than wrong for the week, 3 out of 5, that means it's a winning week.
Yes, it is.
If he gets 4 out of 5, that's outstanding. That's hard to do. So we give him an A for that week. And then, of course, the goal is perfect. Perfection. A perfect week. 5 out of 5. And
5 out of 5.
you did that one time about a month ago. And we're 2/5 of the way there this week.
Well, on my way to doing it.
You are
just gonna
2 of
stay
2.
focused.
Yep, 2 of 2 so far this week. Do you recall what our topic is for today?
Yes, it was the Apple conclave for selecting a new pope.
Yep. So our number for the day, the papal conclave. Conclave. All right. As they decide to choose the new pope in the papal conclave that is getting underway, how many cardinals are eligible to vote? So our number for the day is the number of cardinals eligible to vote in the papal conclave. Your choices are 133 cardinals, 1,333 cardinals, 10,333 cardinals.
Okay.
So 133, 1,333, 10,333.
Oh boy. I really gotta focus on this one. So 133, 1,333, or 10,333 cardinals who are eligible to vote in the conclave. Oh boy. Okay. That's quite a jump from those numbers.
Yeah,
but
very big move around there.
I gotta focus. Okay, I'm gonna say final guess. I'm gonna go with 1,333. I'm going with B as my final answer. Going with the middle number.
In
Final
this
guess.
papal conclave, 133 cardinals are eligible
the
to vote.
Smallest number.
Yep.
I'm just glad I didn't go with the biggest number.
There you go. So 2 or 3. Still have work to do to get that winning week.
Yes, I do.
We'll do it again tomorrow. Well, Ian, have yourself a great rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Chad. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
And everybody come back tomorrow, 6 till 9 for Mornings with Pat Kreitlow. And up next, Jane Mantonair here on 98.9 WXCO.